Hello, Mr. Flying My name is Milo Quintera, and I will be discussing today the role of education and culture when doing business internationally. Now, the question that we chose from the study guide uh, is why is the role of education and culture important to international companies? And where I'd like to start is this is obviously a very important aspect when venturing to foreign countries. The the culture is very necessary to know when traveling to these places because they're going to have values and norms that maybe we're not accustomed to. So when we travel to these places, we need to be prepared and know what exactly to wear, how to act, or even how to talk. So, um, also these opportunities to talk with these um, high-level executives or vice presidents or even marketing or production managers or anyone from foreign countries with these different cultures lies a opportunity for business to be held, and many of them have very important aspects of life which they follow routinely and hold close to their heart. And if we disrespect them, then that may ruin our chance of ever producing or having uh, a record or creating a profile or starting a job with them or agreement, whatnot. So also, these cultural taboos um, often turn into um, yes, very important ideas and rituals. One thing that is known as a more. A more is when um, mores is a norm that society kind of lives by, and similarly here, more here would in the United States would be like theft or um, killing somebody. We don't do that here. That's kind of a more we all live by. Obviously, it happens, but you can get in a lot of trouble for doing these things. Similarly, in like a place like Saudi Arabia, a more that they have there is drinking alcohol. Now here, you can consume alcohol even during business meetings, probably, and it'd be okay, maybe out to dinner or whatnot. But in Saudi Arabia, consuming alcohol is against their motif or how they have been raised. So alcohol is not a it's not something that you'd want to do there, and that's considered a more. Another definition learned in the chapter was a folkway, and a folkway is kind of similar, but it's a routine convention of life, more so a it can be religious, like going to church or the mosques, or just showing ritual. That's more of a religion thing. In like Japanese culture, it's more ritual. Um, for example, when meeting with an executive from Japan, they would give you two cards, and one would be facing up and the other one would be facing down. With the two is two different languages with the man's business business name and information. One side would be Japanese, the other side would be English or whatever that they thought that they were meeting with or who or whatnot. And so also during this time they would bow to give the recipient the card, and this also shows respect. There's a lot of culture built up into this process, and the recipient therefore is supposed to also give them their card, and it's also a plus if you have it Japanese and English on both sides. And then from there, that is the like the ritual of what the Japanese would do. So with these are very important passages and things to follow. So When traveling internationally and conducting business internationally, these are very important things to remember and to educate yourself on, Mr. Flying Bird, so that you can be a professional and a successful businessman internationally.